So if you've yet to hear the news, apparently Fairy Tail is in its final arc and is going to be ending very soon. And to just be completely honest, it's about fucking time. You can love this series, it doesn't matter. Everybody is, entitled to their own opinion. However, I'm fucking glad this series is finally coming to a close. Because you want to know why? Because I could finally say I'm done with Fairy Tail and I don't have to read it weekly. And you're probably asking, Chibi, if you don't enjoy Fairy Tail, why haven't you dropped it? Well, the big point is I've been reading it for a long time now. Like, pretty much since the manga first began. I've been reading and watching the series for that long. And I personally have just been with it for so long, I just felt like I might as well just see it through to the very end. That's what I want to see. I just want to see it finally conclude. And so with this news and information, honestly, it just makes me happy because it's finally drawing closer and closer to the conclusion, and it's been very painfully obvious with this arc that it was the final arc because so many things have been thrown in, all the revelations, to Arachnologia, Zeref, and all that. I mean, it was painfully obvious that we are in the final arc. It feels like Hiromashima has reached, a dead end with his story, and that's kind of why it feels like it's in its final arc. So with this news, really, it's not surprising, and I'm just kind of glad it does come. I know many might be upset and sad with this news, but I feel like it's about time it does finally end. So, yeah. With that being said, apparently Fairy Tail's in its final arc. It's going to be ending soon, most likely sometime this year. If I had to assume, most likely sometime around summer, I would assume it's going to end, judging by how these announcements are. Unless it's going to be like, how Bleach was, or Toriko, 5 fucking chapters left, and you're like, whoa, what the fuck? Maybe something like that, but I highly doubt that. So I want to assume it probably will end sometime in spring at the earliest, summer, or fall. That fall at the latest, summer and spring in the middle of right around in there is when I can see Fairy Tail possibly ending. So how do you feel about Fairy Tail finally coming to its conclusion? Do you feel like it's about time, or do you think, once Fairy Tail is finally wrapped up, will Hiromashima be able to write something that honestly doesn't fall into what Fairy Tail has become after so many years? We'll have to see where he goes. Maybe he might fall into making something like what Rave Master was in the past. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How do you all feel about this news and information we got about Fairy Tail? I love you all so much. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.